No, I got pulled over in that truck on the way home last night.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I did. Right? Right there. Which one? Going around in circles. Well, everybody, welcome back to the good old Southern IA. I'm actually back up in Wapello County today with Marshall, the goat, sheep, and everybody else farmer. He's helping me get some ramps welded up for the trailer because we got the truck and trailer back. So in this video, I'll tell you how we got the truck and trailer back, where it was found, and everything along those lines. But if you would, give the video a thumbs up for us to support the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing that. And since we're down here with the goat and sheep farmer here, maybe we can get a chance to look at some of those babies that we worked here, or kids that we worked earlier this year. But basically what happened is that someone reached out to me from the Facebook page that I shared, which was shared by about 600 people or so. So thank you to everybody that shared that Facebook post. It's what got the truck recovered. What was actually Sunday night, that was Sunday night, wasn't it? Yep. I actually when that video was pretty much posted, I got a message saying that the truck had been, or a guy knew where the truck was. Well, the truck ended up being not too far from Ottumwa, which is actually about 65 miles away from home, which happens to be really not too far from Marshall's place here. And so I called Marshall when we got it found or whatever, and then my dad called the sheriffs and everything, and Marshall actually ran up there, was there when with the truck when the sheriff showed up, which would have been probably about the time you showed up then, huh?
Yeah, a little after, about 10-15 minutes after I did.
But I mean, looking over the truck, there is absolutely no damage to this truck. It's in perfect condition. So I mean, as good of a chance of getting your vehicle back is what we did. The only thing is they took the ramps from the trailer, and that's what we are doing today, is welding up some new ramps to the trailer. So here's how the truck recovery went. I called my dad once I got a phone call or got in contact with the person that knew where the truck was, and then we ended up heading to Ottumwa. So when we got there, they said, hey, you guys can take the truck home. The person had happened to park it actually in a field, so they parked it off the road. The truck wasn't actually stuck or anything like that. They just pretty much dumped the truck. And since there was no damage or anything like that, my dad just hopped in the truck, drove it home after the sheriff said we could take it home.
The same size.
The same size roll, just gonna be a big roll. But anyway, so we went back to work with it yesterday. I went and actually picked up a load of chemicals because you didn't need the ramps for that. And surprisingly, on the way home, I was actually pulled over by the Albia Police Department for driving a stolen vehicle.
Now I'm just gonna weld the bottom corner just a little bit.
And they came up to the door and they said, sir, can I get your license, registration, yada, yada, yada. Then he asked, whose truck is this? And I said, well, it's my father's truck. Are you pulling me over because it's been reported stolen? And he's like, yes, this truck has been reported stolen. I said, well, we recovered it last night. We told him we reported it, and it's like when the sheriff was there, he said that we could take the vehicle and everything along those lines. So he basically pulled me over because the county that the truck was stolen in, they didn't take it out of the system. So I was driving around in a stolen truck. So I thank the officer and everything like that for pulling me over, because there's where we would have gotten the truck, you know, basically recovered if it was actually not me that was driving it.
All right, slide around the hole. Mr. Go-Yo.
That worked perfect. As soon as you get to there, you just lift it. I'd say they look just about like the other ones did, from kind of memory. So,
But better.
because
The legend.
me welded it. Yeah. ramps are done. And Marshall, and I guess I agree with him, decided we better test it out. All right, give her a go. I'd say that works good for me. If you guys remember, I was down here in January, the end of January, and I helped Marshall work his goats, which was tag them and give them 2 different shots or whatever, and they have grown. So we'll give you guys kind of an update on what these things are looking like now. And he's actually in the tail end of lambing season. So here's the size that they've gotten to. There's 004. There's 007. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted last night or whatever that 007 that I took a picture with the first time I was down here. He weighed 18 pounds, excuse you. And so I picked him up and got another picture with him, and now he weighs 46 pounds, I believe. He's gaining about 6.5-ish pounds a week, so that's pretty awesome. But they look healthy. Where I can't, they all look the same. Right there. Right? Right there. Which one?
They've all gained the same.
Yeah, I know, but is that 007?
Right here.
Is that, you sure?
Yes.
You can't see his ear tag. That's 007. In the first video, I talked about after they come out of the jugs or whatever, they get brought into this area as a group, correct?
Yep. That's the creep. For mamas can't get in and babies can.
The way that he keeps it so that the moms can't get into the creep feed is that they go through these bars right here, which the kids can get through, but the moms can't get through. And that's how he can feed. Is it full access to grain?
Full feed, yep.
Full feed for the kids. So if you got anybody that's looking for an FFA project or a show goat, he's got some good looking goats. I'll put an email in the description below. So then here's his abundance of lambs, looking cute and fluffy as all get out. Hi, cats. So that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. We got the truck back. It wasn't torn up or anything like that. That's as good of a situation as you could ask for in terms of getting the truck stole. Thanks for Marshall helping me get those things, those ramps welded back up. This truck's ready, or truck and trailer's ready to go back to work. Thanks for hanging out with us again today, guys. I'll see you in the next video.